When you start your company, you'll find that probably the longest discussion that you have is the various parties negotiating for their percentage interest. Some of those will be determined by what their perceived contributions will be, and in some cases it'll actually be determined by what kind of money people put in. Typically, investors' interests will be determined by how much money they put in. And the founders will then look at divvying up the balance. What we've observed over the years is that it isn't always necessarily the biggest contributor who gets the biggest share. It actually is the person who manages to convince everybody else that they are in fact the star of the program. That being the case, you want to actually structure your shares and your share structure so that where the shares are being awarded on the basis of expected performance, that you have in place what's called a restricted share purchase program. What that means is you can issue the shares today on the basis of what you believe the allocations are going to be, and the shares are earned over a period of years based on performance and objectives. If they fail to meet the objectives, or if they leave the company, or if they die, then the vesting will stop and those shares come back into Treasury. These are essential elements in making sure that there's an underlying fairness test, because the last thing you want to have to be dealing with is somebody who is not carrying their weight, who's holding a larger percentage of the shares than they should be entitled to, and you don't have any methodology for getting those back.